Hello, hello. Oh, I didn't change my stream settings on Twitch. Oopsie doopsie. Let me just do that really quick, sorry. Alright, we're good. We're good. What's up, fellers? Why is it doing that? No! Where is that sound coming from? Sorry. What the hell is that? I don't know what that was. Oh, I must have had Steam open. You guys know what you guys ever go on Steam and like a trailer plays and you don't want it to play? That happens to me all the time. Stop with the rage bait titles? No. Loving the clickbait? I don't know what you're talking about. We're playing Dual Blade, bro. It's hot where I live, guys. It's very hot where I live. And yet I'm sipping on hot coffee. Make it make sense. What's up, guys? What server is this? Just like last time, this is Project L Maple. So last time we tested out Aaron, and I have a feeling that I'm gonna enjoy Dual Blade a lot more. In fact, I remember liking Dual Blade a lot back in the day. I thought it was cool. It was like Shadower, but better. So I believe I need a... See, what the hell is this? Strength. Oh, actually, I think you get a skill reset, but I don't trust this game. So let's assume we don't. Alright, I think I gotta get to level 20 to be Dual Blade, right? Someone told me that last time. How was Aaron? I really didn't like it. You know what? I thought about this before going live just now, and I was like, what is it about Aaron that I didn't like? And honestly, I just didn't like the combo system. I don't think having to press keys to put together combos as if you're playing a fighting game makes sense in a game like MapleStory. It just doesn't. I think Aaron's combo system would have been perfectly fine if you were able to hotkey the skills themselves instead of having to click like comment, instead of having to press arrow keys and then the attack button and stuff. I did not like Aaron, but I don't think that Aaron was necessarily too flashy, which some people mentioned. Cannoneer. I wish I could test Cannoneer on this server. I would definitely do that. Cannoneer is interesting. So, the difference between Aaron and Dual Blade, actually, is that Dual Blade is technically an explorer. When will 4th job come to Classic World? I don't know. I have to get to Thief, and then I have to get to level 20. And then I could be Dual Blade. Am I a founder? I will be. Glad to see you on. Oh. Glad to see you here. Yeah, I'm on the Plana server on Project Maple. I had to use a different MapleStory Worlds account so I can hyperburn this character like I did Aaron. That's it, right? So what, level 20 I can be a thief? A dual blade? Why is it telling me all luck? If I need dex. I added too many. Chat's going so fast, no one will notice I'm gay. Oof. Do I do double stab or just do lucky 7? Does it matter? What's up, Jay Shy? Just go normal attacks? Really? You need 10 in double stab? Oh, shit. Good to know. Thank you. So I guess we're going double stab. But just 10? Do I think Evan has a place in Classic? I really didn't like Evan back in the day. I thought just like the whole like familiar system just seemed odd. There's a bunch of audio hallucinations going on. Is it me or the game? Is it my OBS settings? Or is it the game? Damn, Thief's so strong. What's happening on October 6th? Founders Early Access for MapleStory Classic Worlds. Nothing besides pirates? Some people don't even want pirates. I need 10 dark sight as well? Okay. It's funny how sometimes the double stab isn't an actual stab animation. Yeah, this server is kind of janky, but all things considered, this is a very nice server to play on if you want to just like play something with high rates. You know what I'm saying? And like test out classes or whatever for MapleStory Classic World. Even though they're not going to be necessarily as similar. They're like similar enough, I feel like. So you said 10 double stab and then dark sight, which I need 3 disorder in. And I'll add the rest into nimble body. Yeah, I hyper banned this character. I use my alternate MapleStory Worlds account to do so. Dual blades are better shadowers. I think shadowers have more style. I do like the katana or katara, whatever it's called for dual blades. I think that's a cool like weapon style. I went trigger happy. I went trigger happy on skillin'. You're getting more skills next level up. I was supposed to save them. Well, that's kind of confusing, isn't it? We'll be fine. There's probably some stupid dual blade skills. Anyways, what's up? What's up, name, surname? You were looking forward to this? Hell yeah, bro. Honestly, me too. When it comes to classes besides the original 4 explorers, and you guys know I love pirates. Well, I love Buccaneer. I do not like Corsair. When it comes to classes beyond the explorers, the original 5, let's say, I like Dual Blade. I like Cannoneer. I like Battle Mage. I like Battle Mage a lot, actually. I'm generally not a fan of the Cygnus Knights because they're too redundant compared to the explorers. Besides that, I guess that's kind of like where I fell off of maplestory, and I can't really comment. I think Resistance was like the last batch of classes where I stopped playing maplestory. Mechanics. Yeah, I don't think mounted classes works in a game like maplestory. I don't think mounts really make sense at all in a 2D game. What is Dex supposed to be, by the way? Is Dex my Dex is supposed to be double my level. Okay, so it should be 40. Oops. Yeah, pirates are in this server if you want to check them out. Blade Recruit. Yay! Where's my skills? Oh shit, they just give you new skills? Oh, hell yeah. But they don't give you a weapon. Of course they don't. Okay, so we got Katara Mastery. It was Katara. I should have named my character Waterbender. Bloodbender. Ooh. That would have been cool, actually. Check the guide. Oh, true. Okay, now we're chilling. And Katara Booster. Let's go triple stab. And then we'll probably want to get Katara Booster. Alright, boys, ready for this? Let's go to... Dude, let's just go Ant Tunnel. I don't know why they brought me to Ant Tunnel 2 and not Ant Tunnel 1. Kind of janky, but that's, I think, the server, and not the actual dual blade. Already better than Aaron. It is kind of messed up that in first job, you get triple stab. Whereas Bandit in first job has to deal with double stab. It's like immediately they were like, yo, fuck bandits. Does the amount of monsters this hits go up? Right now it's just 2 enemies. I messed up going 5 into Nimble Feet. I guess I just won't max booster then. It's whatever. Dual Blade looks modern. I wouldn't say Dual Blade looks modern. That's kind of pushing it. Should have gave them a Glock. A Glock just dropped from that mob. Let's just put it to 50. Actually, let's just put it to 60. Just to get it out of the way. So, what should I max then now at this point? Did I mess up? Did I really mess up that bad? Maybe I should go, maybe I should make sure I can max Katara Mastery. That's probably more important than Triple Stab and Katara Booster. Make sure this maxes first. Okay. Apparently I messed up, boys. Bless you. This is maplestory Worlds. Thoughts on White Knight in Classic Worlds? I think White Knight's kind of boring. Like, the ability to change elements is really cool, but when it comes down to it, after you pick the element you want to use, you're just kind of going around spamming Charge Blow, which is fine. MapleStory is a simple game, and some people prefer a class like that. I think it's kind of mid. Booster would be better than Triple Stab? Okay, so I completely fucked this up already. Let's go. Who cares? This is a one-off stream anyway. As long as I can use all my skills, we'll be okay. This world is called Project Maple. Okay, max Katara Mastery. And then they said do booster. Which Classic Worlds class will be the strongest, but gear dependent? Hopefully every class in MapleStory Classic Worlds scales the same. Like, I don't want to say like Night Lord will be the best when funded, because, I mean, hopefully not. Hopefully every class is just chosen because of preference and nothing else. Rush and Charge Blow could be fun. Yeah, I mean, Rush for all the warrior classes makes them all so much better. Rush is goated. I'm so glad they added Rush for warriors in second job. Nexon's anti-fun. Nexon did seem to be kind of anti-fun with their cooldowns that we had. And there are still cooldowns present in third job, but they'll probably be changed. Because yeah, I think cooldowns make sense for a skill like Dragon Roar, which there kind of is a cooldown since you get stunned. And cooldowns make sense for full map attacks like Genesis, Blizzard, and Meteor. But there's like almost no skills in old school MapleStory need a cooldown besides like the ones I mentioned. I look like Jason Sudeikis. That's crazy. Babe, did you hear that? Jason Sudeikis? No, right? What's his name? Sudeikis, right? What are my thoughts on early access? I'm not a fan of it. I mean, in a perfect, so like, let's just be optimistic and be like, okay, if Nexon is selling founders packages for Classic World, then under the guise that they want to avoid pay to win in the future, then okay, but like, do you really think that founders packages are gonna eliminate the need for predatory monetization down the line? Because I don't think so. If you're gonna argue that like founders packages is how the MapleStory Classic World team gets the funding necessary, then that's an easier pill to swallow. But I don't think that founders packages is gonna like prevent them from doing predatory monetization in the future. I think they'll do I think they'll avoid predatory monetization in the future if they know what the players want. I think the only way to look at the founders packages as a good thing is the Classic World team getting a lot of seed money at the start to like hire more people and stuff like that. That's a good thing. I'm not convinced. I'm not totally convinced that there won't be predatory monetization in Classic World as of right now. We'll have to wait and see. And I also don't think that if they don't do predatory monetization at first in Classic World, I don't think that means that it couldn't come later on. I feel like I'm always going to be worried about that. This server is called Project Maple. All right, now we get fun skills apparently. Self haste. That's so fucking funny. Dual blade be like, haste for me, not for you, not for they, not for thee. Oh yeah, slash storm. That's the big one. Okay, so apparently I don't even use triple stab anymore. I just use shadow storm, slash storm. Yeah, fatal blow completely mogs triple stab. Let's get fast. Is there an advantage in starting 2 weeks early besides grinding? I mean, yeah, because founders are going to establish the economy. So like when everyone else starts 2 weeks later, like for example, like if people are looking for items to buy for like quests or whatever, I can sell them those items and I'm gonna make a profit because I have the items they already need, as opposed to everyone starting together and I need those items too. What's up, Eagle? Get a new dagger? I don't have a money. Yo, Terrace Hall time! Just like last time. Oh my god. This is such easy mode. You could care less about pay to win. I care a lot about pay to win. I can't wait to watch you play Classic. I can't wait to watch me play Classic too. Yeah, this is crazy for second job. This is crazy for second job. I understand why people are upset about sorry, not are. What is this, 2008? I understand why people got upset about dual blades back in the day, for real. Thanks for the jewels, Eagle. Make my pet auto heal? He should be. Oh, I got dark silver pants and shirt. Nice. Looking like a true thief, kind of. All right, I'll give my boy better potions. Let's give my boy whites and blues. Actually, let's give him mana elixirs. Just drop these. I can't buy a better dagger yet, though. Do I think dual blade belongs in classic worlds? I think there's an argument if you're gonna say like, oh, thief and archer and maybe even pirate deserve a third branch, like warrior and mage. Cygnus Knights? My thoughts on Cygnus Knights is that they should be added as a fifth job, kind of like hyper skills system down the line for explorers to get like a brand new skill or two that's like similar to like what the Cygnus Knights had back then. I don't think Cygnus Knights should be added to MapleStory Classic Worlds. I think they should be added like as a system for like endgame stuff to get like new skills, because my opinion is that between fourth job and max level of 200, there should be like you should be able to get more skills. Like there should be some kind of like fifth job in some capacity. I just think job advancing at level 120 and there not being anything new for your class until forever, that's like the last point. I think you can add something to the game like fifth job. Not the same as it was back then, whenever it got added. All right, max haste. I guess now we'll just add slash storm. Like ultimate adventure? Yeah, something like that. Not exactly. I'm not saying it should be exactly that. Why do I keep doing that? Bro, I did it again. This. I need to make it 80. Yeah, incorporating modern classes, let's just say classes beyond the explorers, pirates included. I think that there is a potential way to add maybe like dual blade, pathfinder, and cannoneer, for example. That being said, I think dual blade steps on shadower's toes, and I think pathfinder is just kind of like bowmaster but with darkness flavor to it. Cannoneers is different enough, I guess, because cannons are different enough from guns, I guess. What's up, Cosma? It's hard to say. I mean, there are definitely ideas out there, like a bard class, like add some kind of bard class to archer or thief. I guess it's more of a thief, a bard, because like using musical instruments is totally different from like bows, crossbows, claws, and daggers, right? So that checks out. I mentioned this before, but there's a modern maplestory class that uses whips. I can't think of the name. It's on the tip of my tongue. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Kadena. There's a modern maplestory class called Kadena. It's a thief class that uses whips, and I think a thief that uses whips could work because that's different from claws and daggers. Fans. That's like Kana, right? Kana uses fans. I think fans could work, I guess. I mean, fans is kind of close to daggers, though. Like I said, musical instruments, like a bard class, could work for archer. It's got, like, they have to have a weapon that's different enough to warrant them being added to maplestory Classic World without stepping on an already existing class's toesy woesies. The server's called Project Maple. Dude, you can jump and use Slash Storm too. That's crazy. Can I afford the level 40 dagger now? Probably not. Why is climbing ladders in this game so slow? I feel like self-haste isn't working. Is it fun? This is like a lot more fun than Aaron, yeah. It's kind of mindless though. It's a bit much. I mean, compare this to Warriors Rush in Classic World. Like, Warriors Rush in Classic World, you're only using that to push mobs together. And then you're using another attack. This is kind of both in one, which is what makes it OP. You get more skills at level 55? Really? Bard, Jester, and Merchant. So Bard for Archer, Jester for Thief, and Merchant for Pirate? I could... Honestly, that doesn't sound half bad. I get the Tornado Dash. It's like Corkscrew Blue. Corkscrew Blue. Corkscrew Blow. Does any class use a staff that's not a mage? I don't think so. Why does China Classic have pirates and we don't? I think Nexon is probably gonna make they're gonna add pirates as like an update. Classic World needs like major updates down the line to like keep people. playing and coming back if they stop playing. What's up, Manny? The best thing about Dual Blade is the storyline? Oh, yeah? I don't remember the storyline about Dual Blade. Does Adele belong in maplestory Classic World? Now you're pushing it. Adele. Can I buy the dagger now? Where is it? The fuck? I need strength? Also, what are these prices? Do you not sell a non-strength dagger, sir? Don't bother? What kind of dagger should I hunt for? I'm gonna need more decks anyways. Did Aaron belong? I think you vehemently stated it doesn't, and your big dislike for warriors. Get the Shinkita at level 50? Yeah, but where do I find it? No, I don't think Aaron belongs in Classic World. They drop from Lupins? Oh, great. We have to go back to Monkey Land. Dude, we actually do have to go back to Monkey Land. This is bullshit. Why am I always at zombie Lupins, bro? Weapon hunting stream is back. Okay, but we're not going to Monkey Swamp this time. We're gonna go to the map, which I cannot remember where to go. I think it's this one. Go to Omega Sector? No. Why is my speed so slow? Bro, he's not cast in haste. Now I'm fast. Oop. Oop. What up, monkeys? Where are your zombie cousins? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's Sport Job in this server. Go to the next map? Okay. Old school Maple has Cygnus Knights in development? Interesting. This class looks too modern. This class is definitely a bit extra. What's up, Caviel? How you doing, bro? There's also this map. Guys, I'm on the bottom of the map. No. I'm stuck. No. I can't do anything. I can't even CC because there's only one channel open. Is there unstuck? Well, that's the stream, boys. Thanks for watching. How do I get out of here? Because I have to go back and forth now? Yeah, old school Maple on September 1st should be fun. At least for like a week. I think it'll be fun. Oh wait, where am I going? Okay, I just can't jump down. Oh god. This is the same problem I had with Aaron, where the rush skill drops you off the map. At least I'm fast, because I'm a thief. Being a slow-ass warrior is the worst. I feel like the first map was better. I'm gonna need 100 decks for the Shinkita, right? I guess I can save my SP too for when I get the new skills. Uh, did I get it yet? Nope. If I could classify one of the modern classes, what would you pick? I guess Kadena. Or maybe Battle Mage? I don't know. I mean, Mage already has 3 classes, though. Like, does Mage need a 4th? Probably not, but I think Battle Mage is different enough than, like, the other mages. I think Battle Mage is really cool, honestly. You think Dual Blade could be classicified? How are you going to classify this? This is stupid. Yeah, I agree. We need a 3rd archer, a 3rd thief, and a 3rd pirate. Oh my god, now I get the 9 dragons? That's this early? This game is so troll. Support class? maplestory isn't like World of Warcraft. You don't need a support class. You only need a support class if you're playing an MMORPG that follows the traditional tank. I got it. Tank support. DPS like framework. maplestory doesn't do that. Everyone's DPS is maplestory. This is Project Maple on maplestory Worlds. Yeah, I'm not saying add resistance or heroes or Cygnus Knights or anything like that. I am in agreement with most of you that it should be explorers only in Classic Worlds. I'm just saying, like, if they somehow add Battle Mage as like a 4th mage class. Bishop is support? Kind of. Bishop is only support in, like, Boston. Because besides beyond Boston, if you play a bishop, you're just out in the field grinding mobs like everyone else, using damage and skills. This is Project Maple on the maplestory Worlds. When Classic? Soon. Actually, though, soon. Nearly a month away. Okay, I guess we can do Drakes. That would be fine. I need like a long flat map actually. I probably could do Elnoth. The dogs. The dogs. Oh, I only needed 90 decks? Oops. Get a nice flat map. Yep. I probably should have bought 100% scrolls for my dagger. Do people really think that Pathfinder's okay, but Resistance is too far? People, we were just saying that like Pathfinder as like a third branch for archers, but like toned down. You're gonna answer no to the title of the stream? Okay, noted. I think people are mostly commenting on Pathfinder, Dual Blade, and Cannoneer because they're explorers. So they would like already be ready to go as like a third branch for those classes. New skills? Almost. You can't keep the name and have it be nothing like Pathfinder? Well, I think if you have... I think if you put Pathfinder in Classic Worlds and have it be the same kind of playstyle, like a Dark Archer kind of deal, it would be fine. It would just be like toning down the skills and stuff, like not giving them like Dual Blade. Like you can't add Dual Blade to Classic World and have it be doing this shit. You know what I mean? This is you can't give a class a rush skill that also deals a ton of damage. It's OP. But if this skill like was only dealt damage or only was a rush kind of skill, then, you know, that would be the tweak. That would be the necessary tweak. Dual Blade was pre-Big Bang. It went Cygnus Knights, Aaron, Dual Blade, Evan. All right, we're about to job advance again. Now I'm a blade specialist, boy. Whoa, I get flash jump? Let's go, baby. Flash jump. Flash bang. Tornado spin, is that the crazy one? Do I swap to tornado spin now? Or do I start using like upper stab? Any dual blade aficionados in the chat? One sec. Okay, literally no one said anything in chat, unless my chat is borked. Okay, my chat is borked. Hold on. Sorry. My chat is borked. Must refresh. Hopefully that fixes it. Okay, it didn't. Test. You guys said tornado spin's not that great. Max flash jump first. I didn't use tornado like that. Upper stab sucks. Tornado spin's just another dash. Okay. How's Twitch chat doing? Are you guys working? Okay. Sometimes my chat box just likes to stop working through no fault of my own. All right, let's just max flash jump because it's sick. Hell yes. Is there a cooldown? Is there a cooldown? I can't like spam it. There's like an indivisible cooldown. Fatal blow? Fatal blow is single target, so like I probably won't be using it all that much. The server is called a Project Maple. Third job has Slash Storm, but better. And Shadow Partner. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Alright, so we did flash jump. I heard upper stab is bait. So should I just max tornado spin? What do you guys think? What are we feeling? Flashbang. I'm assuming flashbang sucks. Will they add this to Classic Worlds? I highly doubt it. Upper stab lets you juggle? Do I need to add any of these skills for third job? Am I digging this class? Dual Blade's always been fun. I've always enjoyed Dual Blade. I think it's a really, I mean, it's so mobile and stuff. I need this for flying assaulter. It tells you that you need this skill for flying assaulter. So I guess I do need it. I don't think I need upper stab. Okay, where can we go now? Forest of Dead Trees? It wants us to go to zombies? I'll take the bait. Okay, ready? This server's so stupid. Wee! Too dank! It's too dank! I don't like that I have to click. I don't like how I have to click the arrow keys for this skill. Yeah, tornado's kind of bad. Does kind of feel like Slash Storm did more damage. Like Slash Storm does. Actually, it doesn't. Tornado Spin kind of does. Tornado Spin's fucking buggy. Look at this bullshit. Jump and press the hotkey. This is modern gameplay? Hell yeah. You guys were right. I should have went upper stab. I messed up. I apologize. It used to dive on them. I think we get flying assaulter in third job. Oh, you just double tap for tornado spin. I don't even need to hotkey it. I just keep tapping the arrow keys. Try upper stab. Are there any servers with old school vibes but casual friendly you'd recommend? Yeah, check out Old School Maple when it launches on September 1st. I'll be streaming it if you want to just, like, join when I join. Alright, I'll try upper stab. Okay, ready? This is upper stab. Oh, honestly, it's pretty good. Actually, it does pretty good damage. Yeah, I'm like Sonic, exactly. I don't even know why I'm in this map. Why did I go in this map? First of all, can I get some higher level gear really quick? Upper stab into slash storm. Oh, like cycle back and forth. I have level 40 gloves. Yeah. I had them on. I want to look cool. Thieves have such cool gear. Let's see if they'll let me buy it. Let's see if they'll let me buy the, what's it called? Identity? Please. Please. Bitch. Wait. There's a chance? No, there's no chance. I can get the black knuckle vests. But not the others for some stupid reason. You know what? I look cute. I'm good with that. What will happen to Chrono Story? I don't know. I think Baute plans to keep going with Chrono Story after Classic World launches. I imagine that Baute would stop developing Chrono Story if there just like weren't enough people supporting it and he couldn't like it doesn't make like financial sense for him to keep it up. But I don't know. He hasn't really mentioned anything in particular to me. Do I think Classic Roll is gonna be successful? Yes. Ooh, speed and jump. 2 things a thief does not need. Boys, where does a brother grind in a time like this? Where does a bro grind? Are we thinking like Kronos? Or are we thinking like Roids? Roids? Alright. I probably have enough teleports to last me the whole map. We're gonna have to share this map, bro. It is what it is. Bro, he doesn't stand a chance. Bro, he doesn't stand a chance. He doesn't stand a chance against me, dude. He doesn't stand a chance. Party up? You're right. Then it's not. Then I can't KS him if we're partied up. Them's the rules. I think Tornado Speed's just pretty broken though. It's like not working properly. It looks like I'm hacking. Was this actually how Dual Blade was? This server is not the most polished. Do I need Fatal Blow for any third job skills? No? I guess I'll add Upper Stab then. Upper Stab's cool. Yeah, I like Upper Stab. How's this server? I think this server is a fantastic option if you want to just try out some classes in anticipation of Classic Worlds. Obviously, obviously not Aaron and Dual Blade. This is just for fun. But like, if you were like, oh, I think I want to play White Knight in Classic Worlds, then you could like play it on this server and see if you like it. Fatal Blow is basically Savage Blow. Right. This server is called Project Maple. It's supposed to launch the mobs in the air. It is. You're right. Classic won't be the same. I know that. Are you seriously telling me that Classic World isn't going to be the same as old school MapleStory? Of course I know that, bro. But I'm saying, like, like, for the most part, Classic Worlds plays kind of the same as old school MapleStory. Like, there are exceptions, like clerics using Holy Arrow in second job instead of heal spam. But you can kind of get a feel for the vibes of the class nonetheless. What's up, Acaples? What are some differences from this server to Classic World? This server has 25x rates, and it's also Iron Man rules, which is why it's a good playground to check out classes you might be interested in Classic World. Sonia's leaving? No, why is Sonia leaving? Are you guys arguing in chat? Why are you guys arguing in chat? Why do you guys argue so much? Yo, welcome to Mob False Sin. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member, dude. Welcome. Thank you. Have I tried holding down Slash Storm and spamming Tornado Spin? Yeah, the server doesn't recognize it. It's too fast. But yeah, guys, can we not argue? Especially with my boy, Sonia. I like kind of was paying attention, but not really, to what y'all were arguing about. Something about how, like, Cygnus Knights, Errands, and Dual Blades are, like, not classic. But, I mean, like, they also kind of are, because they're pre-Big Bang. If Classic World, if the only stipulation for Classic World is that, what if the Big Bang never happened? Then anything that happened pre-Big Bang is fair game to be added to Classic Worlds. Now, do I want Cygnus Knights, Errands, Dual Blades, and Evan in Classic World? No, I don't. I think Classic World should be Explorers only, including Pirates. And I think that way down the line, if they're going to add new classes to Classic World, that maybe there is an argument to add something like Pathfinder, for example, as a third branch to Archers, but toned down to fit the classic vibe. I feel like that's a level-headed take. But to say that Aaron, Dual Blade, and Cygnus Knight, and Evan, I guess, aren't classic, that's an opinion. Because I guess, like, if you're considering classic to be pre-Big Bang, then technically they are. Although they probably won't get added. I really like this this upper stab skill, by the way. It's very fun to use, and I really like the animation. What plans do I have to make money in Classic? Coconuts. If you watch my streams, you know what I mean. But as to not reveal my secrets, all I'll say is coconuts. If you know, you know. Just make a new server. Guys, maybe down the line they'll add Big Bang World. So they'll have Classic Worlds, and then they'll have a Big Bang World. With no explorers. No explorers, just heroes and resistance and Cygnus Knights. Let's go. Hire me, Nexon. I would make you so much money. Imagine arguing with Sonia, who knows so much about MapleStory, because you want to be a contrarian moron. I don't think anyone in my chat is a moron, but Sonia knows a lot about MapleStory. That's true. Classic World, pre-Big Bang World, and Big Bang World. Bro, I would play all those. Does no explorers mean no cannoneer? Okay. No explorers except for dual blade and cannoneer. Sonia was right. Sonia was just arguing that that technically Aaron, Evan, and Dual Blade are classic because they're pre-Big Bang, which is true. Obviously, Classic Worlds, and when it comes to what gets added to Classic World, it's more nuanced than that. But I mean, it's true. Like, we don't know what's going to get added to. Like, Cygnus Knights are probably. Nexon is probably going to consider adding Cygnus Knights down the line. Whether they actually get added or not, and what capacity they get added, who knows? But they're definitely going to consider adding Cygnus Knights. Definitely. Why wouldn't they? It's pre-Big Bang. They're gonna see if people want it, I guess, and if it fits, and if it's a way to like add content and get people to keep playing or come back and play. Later, Toby. People are complaining now about adding other classes, but once all that nostalgia seeps up, people will want it out. People will want it after a year and a half. I mean, Nexon is gonna have to keep adding new content to Classic World. They're gonna have to add new content, and there might come a point where they don't have any more ideas in regards to like regions and activities and stuff like that, and they might be like, what about Cygnus Knights? You know what I mean? They're gonna consider it at some point. They are. That's just like the natural progression of things. Many people would want no updates ever. I don't. I want updates. I want them to add original content, like Forgotten Hollow kind of content. Housing, citizenship, crafting, stuff like that is, in my opinion, great. Classes, I don't know. Besides pirates, I don't know. What's up, Zeta? Inkwell's definitely going to do an X purchase one-time tradable. I mean, seems like it, right? People are going to want updates after like a month. I mean, we already know that third job, Orbis and Elnod, will get added soon-ish. It's pretty much what comes after that. I guess Ludi comes next. What comes after Ludi? I guess Leave Free with the fourth job. They could add a third path for Thief and Pirate, and Archer would be nice, yeah. But like, how are they gonna, like, they just have to do that in a way that isn't overpowered. Ellen Forest? I'm down for Ellen Forest. I liked Ellen Forest. Aqua Road. Yeah, they'll probably add Aqua Road. Classic World is a remake, not a remaster. True. A lot of people don't realize that. I remember grinding here. Yeah, this map is always like the spot when it comes to an end game second job. Are you going to play as hard as in the beta test? Honestly, maybe not. The problem with with both closed online tests is that they were limited amount of time, so I felt like rushed to do things. But once the game comes out, I'll probably take my sweet ass time and just enjoy the ride, you know? I'm not gonna like log in every single day, hop on stream and just grind my ass off. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna like hang out, do quests, craft, hang out with chat, just kind of like enjoy the ride. I'm not in the race to level 200. Not at all. I am out of potions. Am I gonna get the founders package? Yeah, of course. Train in parties? In Classic World, you're gonna want to train in a party, yeah. If you can. No, this isn't Chrono Story. This is Project Maple. What are my thoughts on Dual Blade? They are very strong. They're probably Dual Blade is probably too strong. But I didn't Nexon do that back in the day? Like every time they added a new class, that new class would be OP, so that everyone tries it, and then eventually they balance the class out. What's good with this server? 25x rates in Iron Man style. Aaron and Dual Blade are available. I don't know. I don't think Cygnus Knights are available in this server. Evan wasn't OP on release? Oh, really? Yeah, I remember Evan kind of sucking back in the day. Mechanics? Yeah, mechanics were cracked at first. Gunslingers sucked at first. I think pirates were pretty balanced. Is this the best version to play that's closest to Classic Maple? I would probably wait until September 1st when Old School Maple on MapleStory Worlds launches, because it'll be like a fresh server and stuff, and there'll probably be a lot of people playing it. I'll be playing it. Yeah, I remember playing Evan back in the day and not liking it very much. Mix and match classes? Yeah, they could mix and match classes and add completely original classes to Classic World. They could do that. They're probably considering these things. If I had to guess, they're probably considering Cygnus Knights and original classes. They're probably not considering adding Aaron, Evan, and Dual Blade to Classic World, if I had to guess. I would say Cygnus Knights are probably on the table, and brand new original classes are also on the table. The rates are 25x here. Mushroom Castle or Christ? I think Christ, a Christ-like region added to Orbis. Like how Forgotten Hollow was added, and how Forgotten Hollow is basically kind of like Sleepywood and Alinea merged. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Melee Mage? Yeah, like Battle Mage kind of vibes, but different. Third job, Dual Blade's broken? Hell yeah. Zero 982. How do you swap burning characters? Dan, this is my alternate MapleStory Worlds account. I had to use a different account to hyperburn this character because you only can hyperburn one character and you can't even delete that character and hyperburn another one, which is stupid. Strength Mage? Dude, my hot take is that stats in MapleStory, they kind of don't make enough sense, okay? Just hear me out. Okay, ready? Warriors use strength and dex. Thief uses luck and dex. Archer uses strength and dex. Mage uses int and luck. So that means one class uses int. 3 classes use dex. 2 classes use luck. And 2 classes use strength. If I could go back in time, I would tell Wizit to make thieves use int. No. Either archers or yeah, probably archers should be using int, honestly. Int and dex. No, wait, does that make any sense? We need one int class. We need to add an int as secondary stat and subtract. I don't know. Guys, help me out. Yeah, pirate also uses strength and dex. It makes dex too powerful. It makes dex too powerful because 3 out of 4 classes need dex. Third job. I'm a Blade Lord. Yo. Okay, Bloody Storm is just a better Slash Storm. Advanced Dark Sight. Learn in Stealth allows you to attack in Dark Sight with a chance of not end in Dark Sight. A chance to automatically trigger Dark Sight on attack, and attacking in Dark Sight increases damage. That's sick. Mirror Image is Shadow Partner. Owl Spirit? What? I don't remember this skill. Summons an owl spirit that attempts to instantly kill one enemy. If successful, your attack rate for a set number of attacks will increase. What the hell is that? I don't remember that. Chains of Hell. I remember this one. When you're in Dark Sight, Chains of Hell pulls an enemy close and makes up to 10 attacks, all of which are critical. That's the new single target. Flying Assaulter. This is the big one. This is the big one. And then Life Drain. I'm thinking 1 Bloody Storm and then max Flying Assaulter. Oh, Mirror Image, true. Max Mirror Image? Okay, let's see. Ready? It's buggy. Of course it is. I'm probably just gonna be spamming this. There's like too much of like a delay when you attack. Yeah, Bloody Storm's definitely better. Bloody Storm is cuckoo. Taiwan Classic? Yeah, I haven't played in a while. Yeah, I guess I'll max Mirror Image first. Am I bored? I think Dual Blade's pretty cool, actually. It's definitely a lot. It's definitely like, I guess I don't even want to say OP, but it's a lot. It's a big class. It's a big old class. For sure. I need a new map. Toy Factory? Toy Factory. Should we go back? Should we go to Pirates like we did last time? Do Magatia PQ? I'm the only one playing on this server. You have to understand. Yeah, Bloody Storm's definitely better. Yeah, Flying Assaulter is definitely too like buggy or whatever you want to call it to use in this server. That's probably the problem. Next map is better? You think so? I think, no, I think the other map is better. Let me switch this up. What did they do to my boy? This server is not the most polished. Good thing we added upper slash, whatever the hell this skill is called, because that's what I'm using the most at this point. I need potions. I can't even open their shop. I need more potions, please. Give me unagos. Okay. Did I decide which class I'll play? For Classic World, Fire Poison at first. This server's called Project Maple. Yeah, Flying Assaulter is too buggy. It's just not worth using. What class? There was an ad for Classic Worlds, Fire Poison. What's the difference between these servers and private servers? They're like official. They're like Nexon sanctioned. What's up, Extreme? They're pretty much private servers that Nexon gave a green light to. Yeah, basically. I like to call them public servers. Is that my boy Extreme? Hello? What's up, boss? Yeah, we'll be playing old school Maple on September 1st. What's up, Dino? Saw the title of your stream and just had to say no. Yeah, I feel you. Dual Blade's a little cracked. A little too cracked, maybe. Maybe I should be adding Dex and we should get a better dagger. What'd you say, Extreme? You made this character after my Aaron video? Oh. Does anyone know? Does anyone remember what the level? What's the level 80 dagger? What's the type? What's the name of the level 80 dagger? I also don't have another Katara. Bro, I'm Aang and I'm nothing without my Katara. Bro, look how cool these things are too. Look at this. Dragon tail? Oh yeah. I could hunt Red Kentosaurus, probably. Phantom Watch would be too hard. I don't know what the Kataras would be. Like, I have no idea. I don't, like, remember, you know. Why Fire Poison? It's my favorite class. That and Buccaneer. Where's Red Kenta? So they dropped the Dragon's Tail. The Dragon's Tail is so cool, bro. Dragon's Tail is such a cool weapon. Go for this Sweetwater. Sweetwater Katara. Sweet. I'm not seeing that. Maybe I can hunt the Katara here. If anyone drops it. What do you drop? What do you drop? These guys dropped the Candine. It's kind of hard to search for drops, especially because I don't have any I don't really have any knowledge of like Kataras. Like, I don't know if there's like a level 70 Katara, you know what I mean? Heavenly Katara. Like, it says like a fucking Royal Cactus drops them. Then I have to check Royal Cactus and see like what actually the stats are on it. Let's see. Levels, why does Royal Cactus drop a level 70 Katara? Buy the equips? It's Iron Man style, my dude. So I'm assuming Justice Katara is after Dark Lady. I can't even check Dark Lady. Well, that's not... Oh, here we go. Dark Lady. That's level 40. This server's a little wonky. Yeah, isn't it? Dual Blade's better than Ice Lightning. To be expected, right? Old school maplestory, dual blade Katara. Or I guess I can just go to... Hidden street. It says it's dropped by Roids. The Blazing Dragon Katara. Roids, Sparkers, and... It's called the Blazing Dragon Katara. I can hunt deep buffoons. Not a great map. Just, oh, I can hunt Burks. I'm gonna go to Burks. I can do that. Forgot where they are. Trade requests? I thought this was Iron Man. PQ? I don't think there's PQs. Burks are on the bottom. Right. Grats. I wonder if it'll be too hard for me. They're definitely hard. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, how about the level 70? How about the level 70 Katara? Oh, that said Royal Cactus. I mean, fuck it. I'm gonna destroy these things anyway. That'll be a really quick hunt. If a low-level mob for some reason drops this... I love Ariant. I can't even tell if I got it because there's so much junk on the floor. Just have to pay really close attention. Oh, you were trying to give me a dagger? No, it's okay. Flying Assaulter makes you sad? I know, I wish it worked. Flying Assaulter is such a fun skill to use. Bro, I got a nimble wrist guard. Bro, I'm not gonna be able to tell if I got this weapon or not. But I think it'll take longer for me to go through my inventory and keep selling stuff. Oh, is this the Royal Cactus map? Yes. The spawn's bad. Actually, it might get better. Can I see your loot? Oh, I got it. Look at that. Look at that. I already got it. We are so chilling. And just in time for the level up. Oh, I added Dex. Oh, I added block instead of Dex. Ah! It's okay though, we got it. It's under average, but it doesn't matter. It's still an upgrade. Okay, now we need to hunt for the, well, the level 70 dagger, I could have just stayed where I was, right? Isn't the level 70 dagger the Candine? Right? I can just go back to Pirates. Which is a really good map to grind in anyways. Level 80 dagger? The mobs are too hard to like efficiently grind on. I'd have to go to Red Kentosaurus, which is a bit too difficult for me, I think. Yeah, level 88. I do love me a Dragon's Tail, don't get me wrong. I could try it. I think they're gonna mess me up though. I also don't think it's gonna drop that fast. Yeah, let me be smart and just go back to this for a couple levels. Especially considering that these mobs drop the exact item I'm looking for. Oh, I already got it. Never mind. I had it this whole time. Does anybody have any suggestions on where to grind besides this map, just to mix things up? This map is too good. This map is really good. This server's called Project Maple. Deadmine? Are there any new dual blade skills at level 90? Or is it 120 where I get my next new skills? Oh my gosh. Good to be in a dino stream? Hell yeah. About to see you in game next stream. Yeah, this is on maplestory Worlds. You're gonna work on your schedule so you can collaborate with me? Dude, you're in Australia. There's no way that... Bro, an Australian and an American simply cannot have a long-distance relationship. You know this, bro. It just won't work. What class will I play in Old School Maple? I think Ice Lightning. I just want to choose an easy class that I haven't played in a while. I'm playing hard to get? No. Oh, now I can use my new skills. Sorry, new weapons. Boom. Oh yeah, look at me. Dual Blade looks kind of crazy. I wonder if it's considered too fast-paced for Classic World. It's definitely considered too much for Classic World, if I had to say. Just like that? Just like that? I lose my map? Really? Really, bro? Damn. Just like that, huh? Just like that. Bishops are ruthless? They are. Why are they here? They're probably leeching this guy, if I had to guess. Alright, there goes my map. This is now see this is the traditional MapleStory experience, getting KS by a bishop. Oh, I got Dan as backup. Dan's coming in for backup. We won't lose this war. I'm getting stream sniped. They seem foreign. You can leech me at Death Teddies? I'll take you up on that offer. Dan, do you want to come get leeched at Death Teddies? Bro, you have so much fame. Am I gonna die if I just try to actually hit them and stuff? Yep, the answer is a resounding yes. Check my fame? Yo, someone fames me. I guess I need really strong potions. Oh, you gave me door? Oh, beautiful. You are beautiful. What the fuck am I doing here? Do I... Just gotta get some strong potions, I guess. Oh, you famed me extreme? Thanks, bro. Okay, let's upgrade. I guess I need like a ice cream pops. I guess. Damn, that was expensive. I'm coming, bro. Let me get that door again, please. It was like over here, right? There it is, thank you. Oh, let me get HS. All that good shit. Yeah, boy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What up, Saul? Now we grinding. Let's just make sure I'm always topped off. Alright, one more door. I promise I won't die this time. I think. Thank you, bro. See, guys, dual blades aren't all that OP. They're still squishy, right? I'll never get hit this way. They can't touch me. You're gonna start streaming once Classic launches, and you'll raid me if you have decent viewers. Thank you. I guess I could add Fatal Blow. Wait, what does Shadow Resistance do? Max HP! Oh, I need this. Plus 10% max HP. Let's go. Okay, I max mirror image. I guess I should max... Oh, okay. I'll be done... if you want to wait for me up there. I'm not getting experience from the party? Why not? Death Teddies are level 85. Maybe it's because I'm AFK? No, yeah, I am. What are we guys thinking? Advanced Dark Sight? Or Bloody Storm? I kind of want to go for Advanced Dark Sight. Or Life Train. Let's go Advanced Dark Sight. That seems cool. I'm leveling really fast now. Thanks, Shell Bless. Does Flying Assaulter do a lot of damage? For it being as janky as it is? I mean, not really, right? We could start throwing in some, some of these fatal blows. If we really want to. Should we try Flashbang? Just see what it looks like. You ready? Flashbang. What the hell was that? Bro, I'm doing zeros. Look at that. I'm doing zeros. Have you ever seen a MapleStory character do 0 damage? Let's go. Zeros. Alright, have fun. Love you too. Flying Assaulter into Slash Storm? I tried that. It's like not... It's like, it's still kind of like, there's like an end lag to it. It's good for pushing them. It works if Bloody Storm is level 10. So Bloody Storm and Flying Assaulter need to be level 10. Alright, we'll make it work. So let's do Bloody Storm first. you. You got the Discord notification? Yes. I set up Discord notifications so that people in my Discord would be alerted when I go live. As requested. Let's get Dex to level 120 in case I go for the level 80 weapons. So now we gotta do 10 Bloody Storm and then 10 Flying Assaulter. You want Classic already? Me too, but we're so close. Dual Blade doesn't belong in Classic? Yeah, I don't think so either. Mainly because it's just too similar to Shadower. I feel like in a game where Dual Blade exists, no one goes Shadower. This is Project Maple on Maplestory World. Did I notice an increase in viewers after enabling the Discord bot? I don't think so. But I understand why the Discord bot would be helpful. Should have did that sooner, probably. I'm gonna be disappointed in you. What'd you do? This is Project Maple on Maplestory Worlds. At least they gave Dual Blade. Sorry, at least they gave Shadower Blast Jump. Imagine Shadower's reactions when they saw Dual Blade get added and then also give them Blast Jump. It's like not only is Dual Blade better than Shadower, also they get Flash Jump to add insult to injury. Okay, now we can do Flying Assaulter into Bloody Storm. Hopefully it's good. Yo, we got the pirate hat. Nice. What? Okay, now we can do this and then this. Ready? Watch. Oh, yes, dude. Yes. That was such a good idea. This looks like modern classic maple. I got news for you, though. I got news for you, bro. This is still technically pre-Big Bang Maple, which you're looking at right here. Hold on, I gotta read this message. You were waiting at a stoplight intersection and a girl came up to you and very enthusiastically asked for your phone number, but it caught you off guard, and the first thing that came out of your mouth was, "Please don't harvest my organs." Did you at least get the phone number? I mean, saying "please don't harvest my organs" is kind of funny. Tell me you got the phone number, brother. No, her friends laughed and she shied away, and you walked the other way. Sorry, Chad, my knees are weak. No, bro, was she cute? Was she cute, though? If she wasn't cute, then, you know, it's okay. She was cute? Oh, fuck. You say that about all Asian girls? You think most Asian girls are cute? Interesting. Damn, bro. I'm not mad at you. I'm worried about you. No. Well, when's the last time you went on a date with someone? Like, has it been a while? Like, was this a very special moment for you? Could this have broke the cycle? Or are you going on dates constantly? You're 32 years old. The last time you went on a date was 26. Oh my gosh. Noodles. Noodles. Why? No, dude, you know what? This should boost your confidence. Some girl thought you were so handsome enough to ask for your number. Not even flirt with you and hope that you ask for her number. She asked for your number, man. That means you're not ugly. You should take this newfound confidence that I am not ugly and go forth with it, man. This isn't a bad thing. Some girl asked for your phone number, okay? So the next time you see a pretty girl, you got to think to yourself, okay, well, that one girl asked for my phone number. So clearly, I ain't ugly. This is a win. Yeah, this isn't an L, dude. This is a W for you. I'm proud of you. You know what? I'm proud of you, Noodles. Oh, can you guys hear my cat crying in the background? Poor baby. This is Plana, not Windia. I gotta say, flying Assaulter into Bloodstorm is really sick. I'm so mobile. This is so different than Aaron gameplay. Did I just get a new Katara? No way. Yo, new Katara. Nice. Ooh, I also got potential. What? 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 What do you mean not enough slots? Potentialed me up. Luck plus 3%, bro. We are so freaking strong. Is it an old school server? Yeah, it's on maplestory Wilds. Alright, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Advanced Dark Sight? Should we try Owl Spirit just to see what it looks like? Owl Spirit, go! That's cool. I just think it looks funny. Obviously, won't be using it though. And then Chains of Hell, which is only available when I'm in Dark Sight. Okay, ready? That's pretty cool. Oh, I can use it without Dark Sight. It's a bit much, but it's cool. Do I want potential in Classic Maples, in Classic World? No, I just think potential, it's too hard to balance. It's too much of a power creep. Oh, you're close to Genesis? Nice. Wait, is this the part of the game where I need to spend real money on cash on skill books? How do I get more skill points into Bloody Blade, Bloody Storm? Or is it really just max level of 10? What about Chaos and White Scrolls? I don't like White Scrolls. I think White Scrolls are broken. Chaos Scrolls, I'm okay with. Although I don't really think it's necessary to add those to Classic World either. Thank you. Does this feel faster? Yeah, this is sick, dude. Thanks for inviting me and my boy Dan. Should I go for the level 90 weapons? I guess, sure, why not? Just in case. I don't really care about my damage anyway. Okay, flying assaulter maxed. Dude, Dual Blade's crazy. Dual Blade is crazy. Look at this. I'm using two skills at the same time. This is Project Mabel. If they add Aaron, I don't think they're going to add Aaron, Dual Blade, or Evan to Classic Worlds, for the record. I mean, compare what I'm doing right now to how Classic World was, you know? Need a command for my server? What's that? You want to learn more about the lore? I think Classic World should definitely add more quests and like storylines and stuff. I think that would be a great way to add content to the game without adding like new classes, let's say, which could be seen as controversial. I don't think anyone's against them adding like the mangy shit they're adding. Like if they add more storyline quests like that, I think that'd be great. A great addition to the game. Chat commands? I have some chat commands. Like ! Discord works. For example. Forgot the others. Oh, because I have to say what the server is every 3 minutes? Yeah. I mean, once Classic World launches, I'll like edit my commands and stuff. But this is like a one-off stream, so it's like not that big of a deal. It'd be cool if canonically Classic was a version of maplestory where the Black Mage never existed. I mean, that's the whole point, right? Classic World is a parallel universe where the Big Bang never happened, which is essentially what if the Black Mage was never a thing. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's if the black mage never existed or if the black mage never died. I don't know. I'm not very knowledgeable on MapleStory lore. Okay, what am I adding now? Let's do advanced dark side. That's cool. Also, I have to pee. BRB. I'm still getting XP. Let's go. What server is this? It's called Project Maple. Oh no, who died? Bro, I'm about to die actually. I need potions. Can I buy potions from the lady? I sure can. I never have to stop grinding. What a beautiful world this is. Oh, I got another one? Nice. You ran out of potions? But you're a bishop! How could you run out of potions if you're a bishop? I just leveled up and I didn't do anything. Oh. Give me the ice cream pops. Thank you. Oh, there it is. I have a 20% chance to trigger Dark Sight. Cool. What else should I do now? Do you think Life Drain would be good? Do we want Life Drain or just go Chains of Hell for single target? Decisions. Owl Spirit's not good. I want to do Chains of Hell, I think. Maybe we can do a boss, so I can do Chains of Hell. What up, pests? Bloody Storm is 225% damage, 2 attacks. Upper Stab is 240% damage and only 1 attack. Okay, well, that answers that. You died again? Have I played Broa? Yeah. I played Broa. I didn't play any Windia, but I've covered the server a few times. Wait, isn't that a thief glove? Hello? That is a thief glove, but my pet won't pick it up for some reason. You got a Zakum helmet? Wait, what the fuck? Can I get a Zakum helmet? I want to do Zachem. You can carry me through easy Zachem? Yo, can you please? Can we do it? And can my friends join? Yeah, dual blade is cool. It's 2 people max. Would normal Zachem be too hard? With reworks, even classes like Kana and Hayato could fit in the Maple Classic philosophy. Yeah, I think anything's possible. You can't do normal? Sure, I'll do easy Zachem with you. 8 Capels. Could be good. I'll do it for the stream. I know chat wants to see me in a Zachem helmet. I'll do it for them. Oh, you're on Broa? Oh, never mind. We're on Plana. This is Project Maple on maplestory Worlds. Maybe we can try easy Zachem though. How hard would easy Zachem be? Like, could me and Dan duo easy Zachem? Probably not. I'm seeing one probably and one probably not. It would take a while. Oh, it's a DPS race? We can do it, Dan. We're strong. You might die of boredom? Oh. This server has 25x rates. Congrats. Chat, do I get new skills at level 100 as a dual blade? Oops. Do I think bow guy will be buns? You mean like bowmaster? Will archer be bad? Nah, play archer if you want to play archer. I'm leaning towards making my second character in Classic World being a bowmaster. Should the game be balanced around weapon attack or stats? I mean, I don't like attack power as a stat. I don't know why they're overcomplicating things with the attack power stat. It should just be weapon attack and magic attack. I don't know if that answers your question. Thank you. You think they should add all the classes pre-Big Bang? Oh no. You're gonna get into an argument with people in chat if you say something like that. You can tell this class was Nexon's vision of Big Bang Maple? Yeah, it is. This class is fun. I know it's overpowered and whatever, and like too flashy and too mobile. The Dual Blade's fun. This server is called Project Maple on maplestory Worlds. Is this a low population server? Yeah, pretty much no one plays this. Is this like how modern Thunderbreaker plays? Classic World releases after Korean Thanksgiving. That makes sense. Oh. Can I wear that? How come you won't pick it up, stupid pet? We need that. What's your personal opinion on why Nexon released the Big Bang back in the day? Was player base dropping back then? Yeah, MapleStory was bleeding players over time. And then they say, take this as you will, but apparently the Big Bang update, quote unquote, saved MapleStory back then. I mean, personally, I quit MapleStory and I came back to play the Big Bang update. Why is the guy telling me? What up, Mitch? I finally got this stupid... Oh, it's female. Never mind. Thoughts on a rebirth system? Rebirth at level 200, keep skills. I don't like it. I don't think MapleStory needs a rebirth system. Yay. Do I get new skills at level 100? No, I do not. Boo. I don't understand. Am I supposed to get... Does this really max out a level 10? Or am I supposed to be hunting for, like, mastery books right now? If so, fuck that. I am not about that. I do need books. I don't even know where I would get those books. You hope there's no mastery books in Classic Worlds? Well, what, for 4th job? I don't hate the idea of fourth job skills needed mastery books. I just rather them be like, I'd rather them have like concrete progression instead of like RNG drops from bosses. Like make me have to go on this long and elaborate quests plural, to get my fourth job skill mastery books. Not like spam zack them over and over and over again and pray that the books drop. RNG random number game. They need to get rid of the percent chance for them to work. Yeah, I agree. They should make you go on a quest. They should create quests for all the fourth job skills. So that when you finish the quest, you upgrade the skill. The rates are 25x for this server. Played a server where you had to grind leaf redrops, so you grinded or bought leaf redrops and bought the books that way. I think like, I mean like that's not a terrible idea. I think like just like brand new quests in the future to upgrade your fourth job skills would be better. Yeah, you can only hyperburn one character per an account per server. And you can't even delete that character and redo it, which is whatever. Mastery book drops from bosses like Zakum give more of a reason to do boss runs. They could give reasons to do bosses that doesn't involve mastery books. They could still add rare items to bosses like Zakum as a reason to do them. My life is pain without haste. I wish I could haste you. Dual Blade is the most selfish class ever. All my skills don't affect the party at all. The missus says I always watch dinofries. Gonna get her into it. Shout out Extreme's fiance. You're a lucky woman. You miss Flying Assaulter? Flying Assaulter into Bloody Storm is so tight. Deep Looty is your favorite place in maplestory? Deep Looty's awesome. I finally got the gloves. Dual Blade's fun? Dual Blade's very fun. HP Warrior and LPQ and Bigfoot Leech. I know, dude. Bigfoot Legion. I did a lot of Bigfoot Legion back in the day, as the customer, not the leecher. That was the last time I played old school MapleStory, pre Big Bang MapleStory, was basically I would merch and grind just to make enough money to be able to pay someone to Bigfoot Leech me. And then once I ran out of money to afford Bigfoot Leech, I would grind for Mesos and merch until I could afford it again. And I got to like level 90 something Marauder. And that was the end of my pre-Big Bang MapleStory journey. Why can't I ever pick these items up? The only reason I'm not coming to your wedding is because of classic MapleStory. That's true. That's true. I had to RSVP no due to MapleStory Classic World. But I'm glad you understand. Dual Blade's the boundary between classic and modern MapleStory. You guys, look, chat, I love you. I love you, chat. I want to preface this that I love you. You guys don't understand how massive of a gap is between classic MapleStory and modern MapleStory. You guys, for some reason, think that post Big Bang MapleStory equals modern MapleStory, and it fucking doesn't. Big Bang and Chaos, even the red update kind of, is so different than what modern MapleStory is today. I don't, bro. I wasn't talking about you. Classic ends after Aaron and Evan. That's fine. Yeah, you can say that classic ends. You can say that classic goes up to V62. I think most people would say that. Basically, Pirates. Pirates is the end of classic. Modern MapleStory starts with the V patch, and even then, the game progressed so far you could argue against that. Yeah, it's true. It's like, it's not really black and white. Modern MapleStory turned into what it is gradually over time. But like, the Big Bang update, Big Bang is closer to classic MapleStory than it is modern. By a landslide, too. Did Big Bang create the path to modern MapleStory? You could say that. I think the potential system and cubes being pay to win was a massive red flag back in the day. And things just got worse after that. Because a lot of the reason why modern MapleStory is hated is because of pay to win and FOMO. Big Bang made the grind to Big Bang made the grind from level 1 to 30 take like 3 hours. Well, I'll tell you my experience. after the Big Bang update came out, I got to 4th job in a month. I was in high school, and I no-lifed the shit out of MapleStory. Like, pretty much come home from school and play until like 2 a.m. and then wake up like a couple hours before I had to go to school and play some more. So I did no-life it, but I got to 4th job in a month, and it was sick. I had so much fun. Will Classic Roll be pay to win? I mean, I hope not. When did school start for you? Dude, school was terrible. Bro, high school had me waking up at like 6 a.m. I'm pretty sure classes started at like 7 or 7:30 or something, some crazy shit like that. Like first period. You slept 3 hours a night for 3 weeks? I was very tired for that month, yeah. I don't think I did anything school related. Just like went to school just to like get attendance and then like ran home to play MapleStory. Stay in school, kids. Don't end up like me. What was one of your best memories in high school? I don't know. High school was whack for my freshman and sophomore year. And then like junior and senior year. Senior year was awesome in high school. It was so easy. Good to show up to class and I could fuck around. My best memories in high school? I don't know, band camp was pretty fun. Your friend skipped school for a week to play World of Warcraft? Can relate. High school memory of playing MapleStory in class for Dino? Dude, you joke, but literally in high school, like, well, I remember Pirates came out when I was in high school. Because, yeah, I was still playing. I remember in high school, I had an Envy. Remember the Envy phone? Where it was like a flip phone, but like it opened up and it was like a screen and then a keyboard. I would use like the built-in internet browser on my Envy Touch or whatever it was called. And all I would do in class is fucking browse MapleStory forums. And in my notebook, I wouldn't even be taking notes for class. I would be writing down what I was gonna do in MapleStory later that day. That's how much of a fucking loser I was. God damn it, I'm still a loser. Look at what I'm doing. Look at what I'm doing right now. You had an NV2? Yeah, I think I had an NV2 and then eventually an NV Touch. Was Bandcamp like American Pie Bandcamp? No, that was a very dramatic rendition of Bandcamp. There was like some like, you know, sex stuff, if you want to call it that, in Bandcamp. Like people hooking up and shit. And like trying to like fuck around and play pranks. And not get in trouble with like the band parents. It was like a week. It was like a week. Band camp was like a week away from home, like upstate Pennsylvania. And it like sucked because like you would be practicing for hours during daylight, but then at night you could like hang out with everyone, and that was fun. And they had like, you know, like activities and stuff. It was exactly like that. Bro, I'll never forget. I'll never forget. My marching bands, in addition to going away to band camp for a week, we performed in Disney World. And we performed in one of like the Disney World parades, and I'll never forget this, bro. I had my first experience with blue balls before a parade. And my balls hurt really, really bad. And I didn't know why. Because I was still a virgin. And I told my like band teacher, I'm like, I don't think I can perform. My balls hurt. And the pain won't go away. I'm pretty sure I still performed. I just had to like suck it up. Ew? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry for being vulnerable. I won't do it ever again. Disney World? Yeah, it was cool. It was cool performing in the Disney World parade. That was very cool. The coolest thing, dude, the coolest thing too, because we performed in the Disney World parade, we not only got like access to Disney World, like we didn't have to pay for tickets to Disney World. They like let us enter the park for free. But after Disney World closed, they let us stay in the park, just the band, for like an hour or two. And we got to go on all the rides without any lines and stuff, like at night. It was really cool. What are your hobbies other than MapleStory? It's weird because playing video games for you guys, specifically MapleStory, but still video games, like I don't play video games much outside of these like work hours, which is unfortunate. I try to do other stuff, like go to the gym, practice Spanish, practice like guitar and stuff like that. I try to do other stuff like that. It's weird. I still play video games besides MapleStory, but not as much as you would think. Just kidding. Tell me about your balls. No. You're not allowed to know anything more about my balls. You've lost ball privileges. You have both my streams up? Aw. Thank you. Are you Italian? Yeah, I'm Italian American. Learning languages is cool. I'm not good at it. I'm so bad at Spanish. I need to be better about it. I really need to learn it. My girlfriend's family, most of them don't speak English, so it's pretty like necessary that I learn it. I don't play RuneScape. I used to. Am I a Nepo baby? I wish. Do I play any PS5 or Xbox games? I don't have a PS5 or an Xbox. I have a Switch, too. Can I do the hand gesture? This one? You talking about this one? Huh? This hand jester, right here. Good night, good night, Melon. You look like a wop? Bro, you can't say that. You're Italian Canadian? Alright, if another Italian is calling me a wop, I guess that's okay. You better be Italian. Dude, I would ban you so fast if you aren't, but I guess I can't verify that. So let's just not go into that territory, please. Because I can't verify. Once you learn Spanish, Italian will be easy. They are similar. My girlfriend says that I speak Spanish with an Italian accent. I played RuneScape when I was younger. I think I played RuneScape before I played MapleStory. Habla español, Dino. Es fácil. Speak Spanish, Dino. It's easy. My girlfriend does not play MapleStory. My girlfriend doesn't really play video games. Last night we played a video game together, actually. Just like one of those like co-op puzzle ones. It was fun. Those were like the kinds of video games that we play together. Just like really easy, like puzzle-oriented ones. So it's like not too like daunting for her. What got you into making videos and streaming in the first place? Just gave it a try and it stuck. I streamed on Twitch during the pandemic for fun. And that didn't really go anywhere. Like I never had more than like a dozen viewers. Then I made like a MapleStory. I made a video on Maple Land, and it kind of popped off. And then like MapleStory Worlds got announced for North America, and I was like, oh, like, okay, something's happening here. And then like it just kind of like started from there. Is it frowned upon to do a Spanish accent when you aren't a native speaker? A Spanish accent? You're supposed to do you're supposed to speak like Spanish people speak. You're supposed to have an accent when you speak Spanish. Like you can't be saying stuff like you know, like I don't know, like you can't say like quesadilla, right? You can't be dumbass like that and say quesadilla. You gotta be like quesadilla. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to talk like that, or else they won't understand what you're saying too. Bloody Storm does move you forward, but if you like jump in and use it, it doesn't. Been watching since the Maple Land days. Been amazing watching your channel grow. Oh, thank you, maybe. Shout out. Thanks for sticking with me. Don't catch a quesadilla. That's right. Spanish food is good. Dude, Mexican food's amazing. Early Artail was lit. Yeah, Artail was really, really fun for like the first month or two. It's the same with Chinese. Without the right intonation, you're not really speaking Chinese. Yeah, exactly. Here's a Gabriel Iglesias joke when he said they got on Cinco de Mayo, walking around in a sombrero with a super racist accent and a donkey going, hola, it's a burro, hola, hola, mi amigo. And people just called him Ted. I don't know what you're talking about, but that sounds funny. We were destined to meet because Artel came out. I I still recognize your name to this day, Noodles, my R-Tail friends. Yes, I recognize anyone in chat who's been with me since the R-Tail days. Is this the closed beta test? No, this is a server on MapleStory Worlds. How much will early access for Classic World cost? We don't know. We don't know yet. Hopefully they tell us soon, though. Should we have Blade Lord in Classic? I don't think so, man. It's a bit too much. Yeah, Founders packages go on sale September 2nd. So we gotta find out the price before then. So hopefully this week. Oh my god, I got a strength dagger. Is it worth sinking points into strength for? Probably not. Angelic Betrayal is such a cool dagger, though. Did you start with getting invested in streaming or videos first? I streamed on Twitch, then I did videos on YouTube, and then I did streaming again when R-Tail came out. What's up, Disc? Is Dual Blade fun? Dual Blade's pretty fun, yeah. Do you think map-wide buffs should be a thing in Classic? I think the range of buffs should be large enough so you don't have to be like hugging your party members to get their buffs. I guess map-wide buffs would be not Classic, if you want to say. But it is convenient, map-wide buffs. I think a bigger problem and a solution to not having map wide buffs, and I've talked about this before, is that buffs at max level need to be the same amount of time. It drives me crazy that some buffs in Classic Worlds are like last way shorter than other buffs. Like, some buffs last for like 600 seconds or like 300 seconds, and then some buffs only last for like 200 seconds. I'm not actually not sure if I'm saying the right numbers here, but I just wish they like maxed, like, Bless should last as long as Haste. I'm not sure if it does. If it does, great, but all party buffs should last the same amount of time at max level, so that people can just come together and buff together, and then like know that, okay, well, we're gonna rebuff again in 300 seconds or 600 seconds or something like that. That would be nice. And then you don't really need map wide buffs in that situation, because everyone knows, like, okay, we're gonna meet here when every 300 seconds or 600 seconds. Should classes have their own party role and structural identity like other MMOs, or should they make all things do a bit of everything? I'm definitely in favor of classes having their own unique identities. But I also think that maplestory is not like other MMOs. Like, you don't really have DPS support and tank roles. Everyone's kind of like DPS and has their own utility. Give heal more range? Yeah, I agree. Dual Blade's too far, but you would like to see Pirate? Yeah, I think that's what most people would say, is that Pirates should get added to Classic Worlds. But that's it. They did pre-sturdy. Yeah, they did. My only worry is that if everything does the same thing, then you're more inclined to just grab the best one. Well, classes will still do different things though. Like for example, like if you're a warrior and your options are to party with an Ice Lightning mage or an assassin, you'll probably pick assassin because warriors are slow and haste would be really helpful to you, whereas meditation won't do anything for you. So they'll always, there's gonna be like, you know, different situations that call for different things. But every class should have some like 1, 2, or 3 utility skills that help the party do different things. Dragon Roar with a priest. That's one of them. That's one of the pairings. So it sounds like they have roles, but they're a bit more loose than traditional MMO roles. Yeah, because like I said, in maplestory, everyone's DPS. Even Bishop is DPS. Bishop is like Bishop is the only real kind of support class. But it just doesn't really make sense in maplestory. And I don't think in Classic World, they'll probably stray even further from that. The reason why Bishop was so important back in the day is because it was the only support class. Everyone's DPS, but with supportive niches they fall under, they complement each other. Yes. Exactly. Yo, Bishop, rats. Am I supposed to be using Owl Spirit? You feel old? Because most people who play MapleStory seem to have been in high school. You were a stay-at-home mom with 2 toddlers who saw MapleStory and thought it looked cute. I think that's fine. There are like 40-something-year-old Maplers. I think most are in their 30s, but some are in their 20s. Do the devs of this game take interviews from streamers and such? Do the devs of MapleStory? Bro. Hey. If you want. Did you go in the pool? We can go back if you want. It's up to you. It's up to you. Yeah. This is Project Maple. Nexon does not communicate with streamers at all. I have contact with Nexon's PR, but that's about the extent. I wish I had like a contact at Nexon that I could go back and forth with. And you would think that I could get that, but Nexon has a really weird policy when it comes to communicating with influencers for their games. They just simply I think their policy is just straight up like no. Zero communication. I mean, besides the interview I did with Inkwell, the only time I've gotten to speak with him is in game during those like little conversations that he had, which is crazy. They see influencers as a liability. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I went to MapleCon last year. The screenshot I took of you talking with Inkwell near the end of the beta with him saying fun more spread around. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it in a bunch of places now. Would I rather have dual blades dialed back or a new original thief class? I think I'd rather have a new original thief class because dual blade is too similar to Shadower. So I don't think dual blade. I don't think adding dual blade is fair to Shadowers. Come to Nest of a Dragon. Nest of a Dragon. Are these guys gonna one-shot me? We'll see. What's up, Faye? Never saw dual blade in action. This looks busted. It's pretty crazy. There it is. Influencers have always been a big wild card for Nexon. Well, it's especially annoying because I don't even expect a sponsorship. I don't like, I'll survive not being a part of like the Bean Brigade, which is like not even a thing anymore. But not even having contact with Nexon is ridiculous. Oh, I'm getting fucked up. I guess welcome to Leech Story. Will I play maplestory Worlds anymore after Classic Worlds? Probably not. Classic Worlds is... Jeez. Classic World is the only way that I'm able to do this as a job. I think the little ones don't kill me. It's the grandpa skellies that kill me. Will maplestory Worlds be less popular after Classic comes out? I think so. I could see maplestory Worlds surviving if Classic World isn't what people expected. But if Classic World is successful, I think maplestory Worlds is in trouble. You want to revisit video editing and streaming in the Classic World? I haven't had a game I wanted to do that for a while. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of maplestory Classic World videos and streams pop up. Go for it. The more the merrier. Anyway, I think I'm I think I'm done. I think we saw Dual Blade. I definitely like Dual Blade more than Aaron, but once again, Dual Blade just kind of makes Shadower look bad. So obviously, adding it to Classic World would be a bad idea unless like heavily reworked. But even then, if it's just gonna still use daggers, it still is too similar to Shadower. What's the next class? So I'll be live on Friday because there's a brand new Maple-like, boys. That's right, brand new Maple-like to check out on Friday. So look forward to that. And then after that, the next time I'll be live is for Old School Maple Stories launch on September 1st. So I'll see you guys Friday. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you wouldn't mind, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for everyone who showed support and stuff like that. Thanks, guys. See you Friday. Bye. You just got here? Aw. See you Friday. Peace.